for you the Tough 30 finale, Juliana Miller versus Brogan Walker. Juliana Miller, she has 2 wins by submission, no wins by decision, no wins by knockout. She has 1 loss, and she has 1 loss by decision. So she's never been knocked out, never been submitted. She doesn't really have a lot of fights. Her 1 loss comes against Claire Guthrie, who's 3-1. It's interesting because she avenged that 1 loss. She won by decision. Juliana Miller, very aggressive. She throws a bunch of crazy attacks, but her game plan is to get the fight to the ground. She doesn't throw her strikes to get the knockout. It's really to get a hold of the clinch and to get the takedown. Juliana, she has trained with UFC fighter Angela Hill and also former Bellator champion Elima McFarlane. Her opponent, Brogan Walker. Brogan is 7-2, 7 wins, 1 by submission, 6 wins by decision, and both her losses come by decision. She's extremely well-rounded and tough, and she has a lot of heart. What's interesting about Brogan Walker is she's the most experienced woman who was on this season of The Ultimate Fighter. She proved to be a step ahead of her opponents she faced in the house. Prior to The Ultimate Fighter, she already had 5 fights in Invicta. Her last fight before Tough was against Emily King. She won that by submission. And before that, she lost to veterans Erin Blanchfield and Pearl Gonzalez. But she also has a win over Miranda Maverick, who is a UFC veteran right now. Brogan Walker is a very cerebral fighter. She's very well-rounded, and I love her striking because she's playing chess against the other fighters who are playing checkers. She's also been a black belt since 2014, and what's cool about her is she can strike with the best strikers and grapple with the best grapplers. One thing that's surprising about Brogan is the fact that she has a black belt, but she only has 1 submission win. I would love to see Brogan go for more submissions, but she used her submissions and her jiu-jitsu to avoid submissions and keep the fight on the feet. Clearly, Brogan will have the striking advantage against Juliana. Brogan's key in this fight is to be patient, use her cardio to her advantage, and keep the fight off the mat. The key for Miller in this fight is to attack Walker immediately after the first bell and try to get the fight to the ground. Brogan has extraordinary takedown defense. I think Juliana is going to have problems getting this fight to the ground. Because of that, I give Brogan the upper hand because it's easier for her to impose her game plan than Juliana's. It's easier for Brogan to stuff the takedowns than it is for Juliana to get the fight to the ground. Another thing is with Juliana, she's a little green with her striking. I would love to see Juliana improve her striking. I think their game plans are opposites. I think Brogan needs to keep the fight standing up, avoid big shots, and outstrike and outpoint Juliana. And I think Juliana needs to make it a dog fight, apply pressure, try to get the fight to the ground, even if she can't, land hard shots, and surprise Brogan by striking with her. But my prediction is Brogan winning by decision. She's way more experienced, and I think Juliana is not quite as seasoned as Brogan is. My prediction is Brogan by decision.